can be fun. Open your eyes to the world around. Join your friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and today Patty is in Taipei. Let's join her today on her adventure.
Yes, she'll be learning about the bus in Taipei. And we have some key words to learn. Let's begin. The first one is sign. Sign. The sign on the store says closed.
Close. Close. Anthony lives close to school. He can walk to school in 5 minutes.
Block. Block. The supermarket is 5 blocks from here.
Get on. Get on. Let's get on the train. It is leaving soon.
Get off. Get off. I can't get off the bus until I pay money.
Detective. Detective. Do you have a mystery? A detective can help you solve it. Okay, now let's look at these words one more time. Sign. Sign.
Close. Close.
Block. Block.
Get on. Get on.
Get off. Get off.
Detective. Detective. Well, friends, let's ask Eddie about today's mission. Hello, Eddie.
Hello. You want today's mission?
Yes, we do. Do you have it for us?
Of course I do. Here it is. Today's mission. How much is the bus ride?
How much is the bus ride?
We'll find out today. So let's begin our conversations. Here we go.
This is my first time to take the bus in Taipei. You will have to show me what to do.
Sure. Do you see this sign? It shows the bus number. The bus stops at all these places.
So, which bus do we take?
This is our bus number.
Does our bus stop at your home?
Okay, well, our friends are at the bus stop. They are waiting for the bus, and Daisy is also teaching them more about taking the bus in Taipei.
That's right. She says, well, Patty says, this is my first time in Taipei. You'll have to show me what to do.
And Daisy will show her what to do. She says, do you see this sign? Well, friends, I see a key word. Let's learn it together. It is sign. Sign. A sign is something that has writing or a picture on it that tells you something. You can see a sign at a bus stop that has different bus numbers on it. The sign will tell you what bus to take.
Right, a sign tells you information about something. If you are driving on the road, you may see many signs, and they tell you what you are supposed to do when you drive. These are road signs.
You might also see signs when you go to a park. They tell you what you can do at a park, but also what you can't do. Signs can tell you different rules.
That's right. So signs are very important for different parts of life.
So which bus do they take? Well, Daisy shows them on the sign. Patty also asks if the bus will take them to Daisy's home. Well, we'll find out more, but for now, let's learn more from Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先看到一个句型是这是我做什么事情是第一次。This is my first time to do something. This is my first time to take a bus in Taipei. 这是我第一次呢在台北搭公车。Take a bus 也可以用 ride, R-I-D-E. This is my first time to ride a bus in Taipei. 也可以。You'll have to tell me what to do. 你要告诉我该怎么做。This is my first time to tell people what to do. 我告诉人家说你应该怎么做，这也是我的第一次，我从来没有告诉别人该怎么做，也是用这样一个句型。后面来学 sign. Do you see this sign? 名词当作告示、指标、路牌等等都是 sign。比如说 street signs. 什么样的街名第几段 street signs。Traffic signs. 交通的标志 traffic signs. 前有干道、速限等等，这个是 traffic signs. 商店的招牌 store signs 也可以用这个字。另外呢，这个字衍生出来的 signal 是动态的， sign 是静态的。比如说 traffic signals， 那是指交通的号志，比如说红绿灯是 traffic signals， 你也可以说 traffic lights， 红绿灯都是用来告诉人家、指示人家应该怎么做的。另外呢，这边有提到说 stop。Does our bus stop at your home? 这里的 stop 是动词，停止。昨天学的 bus stop 是公车的站牌，那是名词的用法我们来看下一段的对话。
It stops close to my home. We'll have to walk about a block.
When does our bus come?
Soon. We'll have to wait here for the bus with our number on it.
How much is the bus ride?
It's only 15 NT.
That's cheaper than in America. When do we pay?
Well, this is interesting. Patty notices a price difference here. She says that the buses here are cheaper than in America. Well, how much are they?
Well, I think that is the answer to today's mission.
You're absolutely right. Let's look at the mission. How much is the bus ride?
How much is the bus ride? The bus ride is $15.
And that is definitely cheaper than in America. Okay, well, let's look at a key word here in this conversation. The word is close. Close. If something is close, that means it is nearby. It is right next to. It is not far away. It is close.
In our conversation, Daisy says, it stops close to my home. That means the bus stops at a place that is not very far from her home.
And here's another way that you can use this word close. I like going to that restaurant because it is close to my house. I don't have to walk very far.
You can also say, I'm glad that I work close to my apartment. It doesn't take me a long time to get to work.
So the bus stops close to Daisy's home. She says we'll have to walk about a block. Let's look at this word, the word block. Block. A block is a group of buildings with streets all around it. That is a block.
Cities often have many blocks. When you walk from one block to the next block, you're usually walking from one big street to the next big street.
So if you want to give someone directions, sometimes you might say, well, you have to go down 3 blocks and then turn right.
And walking 1 block usually doesn't take that long, right?
No, that's right. But right now, it is time for us to go and see what Thomas has to teach us right now.
这里我们来看 close 这个副词是接近的。 It stops close to my home. 表示说 the bus stops close to my home. 公车停的地方离我家很近。我们也可以来造句，你可以说 The school is close to the supermarket. 学校呢跟超级市场很接近。这个时候的 close 是形容词，因为它前面是 is be 动词哦 ，be close to. The school is close to the supermarket. 也可以用 near. The school is near the supermarket. 也是可以。另外呢 close 如果当关起来的话，念的时候那个 s 要发 z 的声音 close the window. 另外 close 也有个副词叫做 closely. Watch closely 紧紧的非常紧密的看着，所以那个紧密地叫做 closely. 后面提到 block 是街块。We have to walk about a block. 要走一条街，一个街块这样一个距离。哦，你说的邮局啊 ，The post office is just a few blocks from here. 距离这里只有几条街之远，这样一个说法。小朋友玩的那个积木也叫做 blocks. Building blocks. B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G. Building blocks. 因为只是这样一块一块一块，小孩子可以叠上去来玩游戏哦，训练他的创意。我们来看下一段的对话。
Sometimes you pay when you get on the bus. Sometimes you pay when you get off.
We'll show you a sign on the bus. The first character on it is shang. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get on the bus.
The second character is xia. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get off the bus.
Now I understand.
Good. Riding the bus isn't a mystery, but maybe you'll find another one to solve. You're a detective. Roger told me about you.
Oh, here comes our bus.
Well, we find the answer to the question, when do we pay? Brian says, sometimes you pay when you get on the bus, but sometimes you pay when you get off.
And I think that we need to get on to these key words right now.
Let's do it. The first one is get on. Get on. Now, when you get on a bus, that means you go on the bus. You are now a passenger on the bus.
So you can say to your friends who are with you, come on, let's get on the bus and go.
And where do you get on a bus?
Well, you get on the bus at a bus stop.
And Gabe, where do you get off the bus?
You also get off the bus at a bus stop.
Okay, you got it. Let's learn our next keyword. Get off. Get off. Now, when you get off a bus, that means you stop being a passenger and you leave the bus.
So you can say to your friends who are with you, hey, we're here. Let's get off the bus.
Well, we learned something interesting about taking a bus in Taipei. Sometimes you pay when you get on, sometimes you pay when you get off, and you have to make sure you look at a special sign.
That's right. When you get on the bus, if it says sheng, then you pay when you get on the bus. If it says xia, you pay when you get off the bus.
Well, we have another key word. It is detective. Detective. A detective is a person who solves mysteries. If you are looking for the answer to something, you can ask a detective.
And maybe Patty is a kind of detective here in our lesson.
I think she is, and I think that we have more to learn from Thomas, so let's go.
这里我们来学 get on, get off 的用法。凡是交通工具呢，可以让乘客站起来走来走去，有一个甲板，这样就可以用 get on 跟 get off。比如说 bus, to get on a bus, to get off a bus， 公车上公车下公车。To get on a plane, to get off a plane. 上飞机下飞机。To get on a ship, to get off a ship. 上船跟下船。但是如果是小车或者计程车呢，就要用 get in 跟 get out of。Get in a car, get out of a car. Get in a taxi, get out of a taxi. 这样一个用法要小心。接下来来学 character 这个名词是中国字或者是汉字的意思。There are a few Chinese characters here. 这里有几个汉字中国字，另外也可以是指小说里面的角色人物。There are two main characters in the novel. 在小说里面有2个主要的人物。后面来学 detective 名词哈，侦探 detective. Hey, you are a good detective. You are a good detective 表示说你是个很好的侦探 because you are good at solving mysteries. 解决疑案，解决神秘的案件，你很能够把它破案。You are good at solving mysteries, then you are a good detective. 至于 private detective, 私人的侦探叫私家侦探。我们来看今天的 Movie Minute.
Movie Minute.
Today on Travel Hualien, we're at the Hualien Railway Museum. In 2002, Hualien made this museum one of the historical places in the area. The Hualien Railway is special to Hualien because of its rich history. In 1908, the Japanese started to build the railway. Finally, in 1943, the railway was finished. It went from Hualien to Datong. So what can you see in the museum? You can see an old railway car. The museum has kept part of an old train. You can also see things people used during the time when they built the railway. What was life like 60 or 70 years ago? You can get an idea by looking at some of the exhibits in the museum. The museum has old police stations and workplaces. You can see some of the things they used to do business back then. The museum also has an old water tower. They used to use this water tower to fill steam trains. And you can also take a look at old train tracks. And there's a lot more to see and do. So, if you like trains and history, then plan a trip to the Hualien Railway Museum. You'll have a good time.
Conversation replay.
This is my first time to take the bus in Taipei. You'll have to show me what to do.
Sure. Do you see this sign? It shows the bus number. The bus stops at all these places.
So, which bus do we take?
This is our bus number.
Does our bus stop at your home?
It stops close to my home. We'll have to walk about a block.
When does our bus come?
Soon. We'll have to wait here for the bus with our number on it.
How much is the bus ride?
It's only 15 NT.
That's cheaper than in America. When do we pay?
Sometimes you pay when you get on the bus. Sometimes you pay when you get off.
We'll show you a sign on the bus. The first character on it is Sheng. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get on the bus.
The second character is Xia. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get off the bus.
Now I understand.
Good. Riding the bus isn't a mystery, but maybe you'll find another one to solve. You're a detective. Roger told me about you.
Oh, here comes our bus.
Calendar phrase.
Andrea, there's a bus out there.
Gabe, that's our bus.
That's our bus?
That's our bus!
Oh, we need to go catch it.
Well, Gabe, we can't go. We can't go right now because we have to teach our calendar phrase. It is, that's our bus.
That's our bus.
Now, when you see the bus that you are supposed to get on, you can use this calendar phrase. That's our bus.
That's right. You do not want to be late. If you want to get somewhere on time, you need to get on that bus.
And we need to go and watch our calendar phrase skit. That's our skit right there.
You're right.
Let's go.
Let's watch the skit.
That's our bus.
That's our bus.
这是我们要搭的公车。Hey, I see a bus coming.
Oh, which bus is it?
It's bus number 208.
That's our bus.
No, it's not. Our bus is 287.
No, our bus is 208. That's our bus.
Really?
Yes, that's our bus. Let's hurry and get on before it drives away.
That's our bus.
That's our bus.
这是我们要搭的公车。
All right, friends, it is Friday, and it is time for our question of the day with Eddie.
Yeah, okay. Question of the day. Here it is. How often do you take the bus? Where do you go?
How often do you take the bus? Where do you go?
I like to take the bus every week, but not every day, and I go to different places in the city.
Sounds like fun. Just like joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
It is fun on PTS and on the radio.
Be sure to come back tomorrow. We will review our week together. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may.
Joy and friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saturday on Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe. And hey, you know what? This week was all about our friend Patty. And she took a special trip somewhere.
Yes, Patty came to Taipei. She took a train trip to Taipei, and we learned all about transportation.
We learned about transportation, and it sounds like Patty was pretty excited about taking a train all the way up to Taipei.
Yes, she was. Patty had a window seat, and she wrote many things in her journal. She wrote about what she saw on the train and the scenery out of her window. She saw mountains and the ocean. She had a great time.
You know what? It makes me want to travel. It makes me want to take another train ride somewhere because there is always beautiful scenery that you can see outside of the windows of a train.
Well, Gabe, today is your lucky day because we are going to go on that train with Patty again.
Well, I am excited. We'll get to go all the way up to Taipei, and there are also other things that happened on this train. Remember, Patty is very smart. She likes to solve problems.
Yes, Patty is a detective. We also met a new friend this week. Her name is Daisy. Daisy met the gang in Taipei, and she's going to show them around the city.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Well, hey, everybody. If you did not get a chance to see this week's lessons or did not get a chance to see one of them, then here is an opportunity that you do not want to miss.
That's right. So, well, let's begin. This is our Saturday review.
Conversation replay.
I'm sorry I can't take you to Taipei.
I know, Grandma. Don't worry. I understand.
Your car's in the shop. We know.
Yes, and can they fix my baby? I hope so.
Your baby?
It's just a car.
I know, but I love my car. It's my baby.
What's wrong with your baby?
The brakes aren't very good. I can't drive a car without good brakes.
That's right. It's not safe.
You are going to Taipei, and safety is important.
Don't worry, Grandma. The train is safe.
The train? I'm so excited.
I can't go with you. I'm sad about that. But I have my English class this week.
Grandma, you are a good teacher.
Today, Roger can teach you about the train. You can take it to Taipei.
I can't wait.
Patty, get a window seat. The scenery is beautiful. When are you coming back?
Tomorrow evening. Our train arrives back at Hualien Station around 5:30 p.m. I'll buy the tickets.
Can I have a window seat? I want to enjoy the scenery.
Okay, I'll be right back.
This is a nice train station. Where is everyone traveling?
All over Taiwan. Taking the train is very convenient. We even have high-speed rail.
High-speed rail? That sounds fun. What are those two people yelling about?
Let me find out.
Is there a problem between the man and the woman?
It's interesting. Here's the man's story. The woman sat beside him on the train. Then the man went to sleep and she took his wallet.
Did she?
She said no. And she doesn't even remember this man. The man was in seat 48, but she was in seat 49.
Is everything okay? Patty, you have a window seat beside me. You have seat 38 and I have seat 40.
But then we aren't beside each other.
Sure we are. All the seats with even numbers are together and all the seats with odd numbers are together.
Wait a minute. Then the man is lying, Brian. Dear Journal, I'm on the train. Roger is sleeping and Brian is listening to music. I like my window seat. The scenery is beautiful. I can see the mountains and the ocean. Something interesting happened at the train station. A man lied about his missing wallet and blamed a woman for it. But she didn't take his wallet because she did not sit beside him. The woman is okay now. I bought a lunchbox on the train. In the lunchbox was a piece of meat, an egg, some vegetables, and rice. It was warm and it was very good. I also talked with some other passengers on the train. Many people like to practice their English, but I should be practicing my Chinese. The train conductor is here, and people are showing their tickets to him. It's interesting to watch people. Many people are talking on their cell phones, others are reading, and many are sleeping just like Roger. I'm too excited to sleep. I'm on my way to Taipei. I can't wait to see Taipei 101 and to meet Daisy, Roger's friend. What a fun trip! From the train, Patty. So this is Taipei? I like it.
Patty, this is only Taipei main station. Just wait until we get out into the city.
Do you have your ticket?
No, I gave it to the train conductor.
But he gave it back to you, right? Look in your pocket.
I found it.
Good. You have to give it to the man at the gate. We'll also meet Daisy there.
Where's Daisy?
She'll be here soon. Let's just go through the gate.
Can I keep my ticket? It would be a nice memory of my train trip.
Yes. Just get a stamp on your ticket. Here you go, Patty.
Thanks. I'll put it in my journal.
Hey, there's Daisy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Taipei.
Daisy, it's great to see you again. Meet my cousin Patty.
Hi, Patty. It's nice to meet you.
Daisy and I went to school together.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm so excited.
Me too. Let's first go to my house, and then we can go to Taipei 101 for lunch.
Are we taking the bus?
Yes. Let's go to the bus stop together.
This is my first time to take the bus in Taipei. You'll have to show me what to do.
Sure. Do you see this sign? It shows the bus number. The bus stops at all these places.
So, which bus do we take?
This is our bus number.
Does our bus stop at your home?
It stops close to my home. We'll have to walk about a block.
When does our bus come?
Soon. We'll have to wait here for the bus with our number on it.
How much is the bus ride?
It's only 15 NT.
That's cheaper than in America. When do we pay?
Sometimes you pay when you get on the bus. Sometimes you pay when you get off.
We'll show you a sign on the bus. The first character on it is Sheng. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get on the bus.
The second character is Xia. If the light behind that character is on, you pay when you get off the bus.
Now I understand.
Good. Riding the bus isn't a mystery, but maybe you'll find another one to solve. You're a detective. Roger told me about you.
Oh, here comes our bus.
Beat the GEPT.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 Beat the GPT 战胜全民英检的单元了。今天我们来看段落填空。首先这边说 Matt liked his 什么，如果直接这样选的话 A B C D 搞不好都可以，所以你要看下面的文章才能够决定这一题要选什么。He lives in a nice apartment with his parents， 他呢住在一个非常好的公寓大厦的里面，跟他的父母一起住。And his apartment building has 10 floors， 有10层楼。那所以这边呢 ，he liked his 什么 school 完全错了，这边就不是指学校。Country 他的国家不对。C neighborhood 答对了，他喜欢他的邻居的周遭的这些居住的居家环境叫做 neighborhood。Matt likes his neighborhood。C 对了。D state 他的州也不对，我们来看下一题。这边提到说 he can walk to school 什么10 minutes， 所以他住学校离得很近，所以他在10分钟左右就可以到达学校了。应该是 he can walk to school in 10 minutes。这个 in 后面的时间表示要满足之后才会 做完下面的事情，所以应该是10分钟左右可以走到学校。About 还是要加一个 in about at during 都不对，所以应该是 in 10 minutes。我们来看下一题。后面提到说 Matt buys 什么 there every day， 前面到底提到了什么？这边提到说 Matt 每天都会去那边买呢。There is a bakery on the first floor of his apartment building。在他们的公寓的大厦里面呢，1楼呢就有一个面包店，在面包店要买什么呢 ？A tools 工具吗？那个应该是5金行吧。B flowers 那是花店。C bread 答对了哦，要买面包。Matt buys bread there every day。D 的 tapes 是袋子，比如说录音带，那个应该到唱片行，也不对，所以应该选 C bread。我们来看下一题。There is a grocery store across the street。那么在他们的对面呢，对街呢，也有一家杂货店。Matt's family 什么 there 很明显少了一个动词。A organize 是组织，不对，这跟 grocery store 没有关系。Plan 是计划。C 是 travels 是旅游，也不对。D shops 答对了哈。Matt's family 他们都在这个 grocery store 什么呢？买东西购物，叫做 shops。第三人称单数加 s。我们来看下一题。后面说 Matt's area has 什么 everything， 所以呢，在 Matt 所居住的环境里面呢，几乎什么都有了啦哈，因为你没有办法很肯定说啊一定全部都有嘛，所以在这里的含义应该要选 A。Almost 答对了哈 ，Matt's area has almost everything， 几乎大约都有了，所以是对的。B definitely 肯定一定都有，没有办法这样子讲哦，太肯定太武断了。C seriously 非常认真的、非常严肃的、非常严谨的，所以呢也不对。Kindly 是非常仁慈的、和蔼的哈 ，So Matt's area has kindly everything 不对，所以应该是 Matt's area has almost。Everything 几乎什么都有啦，有电影院 movie theater， 然后有学校，有 coffee shop， 有 grocery store， 然后有 bakery。So Matt's area has almost everything， 所以答案应该要选 A 才对。以上讲解清楚了吗？所以一旦我们在做段落填空这些题目的时候，已经牵涉到前后文了，所以不能根据单单那个空格就来选答案，所以你要考虑前后文的关系，还要理解它的字义。句意还有文章的意思，才可以选对正确的答案。B 的 GEPT 战胜全民英检。
Song time.
Hey, you know what? Something else that we want to talk about and review today is that song this week called The Weather Report. Now, when you look at a weather report, what are you looking for?
Well, you're looking at the weather. You want to know what the weather will be like. You want to know if it will be warm outside or cold outside, sunny or rainy or windy.
And when you are looking at the weather report, you might want to know the temperature. That is, how hot something is or how cold something is. The temperature.
Our song also has an interesting saying. It is, April showers bring May flowers.
Hey, I like that. Let's say it again. April showers bring May flowers. And it's easy to remember because showers and flowers sound the same. Now, this means that if there is something bad going on in your life, that it might bring something good later.
So if a friend of yours is feeling down or feeling discouraged, you can say this to them. Don't worry. April showers bring May flowers.
And you know what? When you're listening to a song time, it always helps if you sing along. So why don't we go and do that right now?
Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, day. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. The forecast is for me to know if spring is here to stay.
Word Power.
Today we're going to review the word power for the MRT. Now, you will see many new words about the MRT. Last week we encouraged you to write a word power journal. This week we want you to try to use all of the words in a conversation.
Oh, that's kind of hard. Do you think you can do it? I think you can do it.
And when you do that, you will have word power!
It's time for Word Power. This week we're talking about public transportation. Let's ride the MRT. The MRT is a convenient way to travel around Taipei. Some people call the MRT the Taipei Metro. MRT. MRT. The MRT uses trains to get people from one place to another. These trains are fast and take people places quickly. Train. Train. To get on the MRT, you need to go to an MRT station. There are many MRT stations in Taipei. Station. Station. To ride on the MRT, you need an MRT card. You can buy the MRT card at the station. Then you can use it to pay for rides on the MRT. Card. Card. If you don't have a card, you can use a token to pay for one ride on the MRT. Token. Token. Wait for your train on the platform. The train will come soon. Be careful. Don't get too close to the edge of the platform. You don't want to fall off. Platform. Platform. At the edge of the platform are the tracks. The train travels on the tracks. 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 Here comes the train. Let's get on. Remember all these words when you ride the MRT, and you'll have word power.
Word power. I feel the power. Do you get?
I feel the word power.
Woohoo! Well, thank you all for joining us today here on Let's Talk in English.
We're on PTS and on the radio, where learning English can be a fun and exciting time.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Hey, we hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Good